The account continues to climb. We're purchasing more assets, and we added a new position to the portfolio. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about all that we've accomplished so far this week, as well as the new positions we have added. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we sell cash secured puts, covered calls, credit spreads, collect dividends, and finally do some credit spreads in order to generate that consistent weekly income. And so with that said, before we jump in, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, help me out. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and that like and comment goes a long way. And if you would, let me know in the comments below if you added a new position. I'm going to tell you about the one I added today. So let's first go to our trade history. Actually, real quick, I want to back up. The account is at $78,873. That's amazing. Last year, again, we were at $45,000. We are trending toward our 100K goal, but the account value is not the end goal. Rather, it's the assets that we purchase as we grow. So let's take a look here at the options we've collected this week. I believe selling cash secured puts and selling covered calls is the best way to generate consistent weekly income. But remember, nothing I say should ever be taken as financial advice. I am just a guy on YouTube documenting my journey. With that said, option selling. When you sell a cash secured put, you're getting paid just to agree to buy something. And when you sell a covered call, you're getting paid just to agree to sell something you own. Easy concept to understand, easy way to generate income. I've already talked about what a little bit more in depth on these positions on the Monday video, but I just, for full transparency, let you see all the income we've collected, like $274 from options this week. You'll see all these canceled. I'm trying to roll some positions. They're not getting filled, so they're canceling. That's okay. I will try again tomorrow. Dividends, big money dividends. Tonight, we should have about $250 hitting the account from TSYY and COYY. We did get a 2-cent dividend from ULTY, but that is some sort of extra payment they added in or whatever. It wasn't part of the normal, so, you know, that 2 cents is going to add some serious value to us. But we do get a weekly payment from ULTY, which I saw they announced their ex-div day, like 51 cents. We have 50 shares. That's pretty good. That's going to get us like 26, 27 bucks. Last week we got 23, so an increase in distribution rate, that's pretty good. We'll take it. But nonetheless, we're getting $250, going to hit the account tonight, and let's talk about where I spent that money. But before I go any farther in the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the beautiful and wonderful Premium Generals. It's an exclusive group where I post private content for $10, such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, debit spreads, the strangle method, and so many other educational videos. On top of that, I also do private portfolio updates. Any trade I make when I'm making it, the Premium Generals know right away. On top of that, I post videos in there roughly 4 to 6 times a week. So I think there's over 100 videos in there already. Tons of great videos to come check out. It's $10. And then last but not least, you get to be in every single video. So if you want to see your name, your beautiful face here in every one of my videos, go ahead, join the group. We'd love to have you. You might learn something. And with that being said, let's jump back to the video. Okay, we are back in the account here. Let's scroll down past all of our open options. We got tons of income option generating positions open. My finger gets tired scrolling down. I'm just joking. But anyway, monthly dividend payers. That is the future of this account in terms of consistent bill pay. And for our monthly payers, the Cornerstone funds, let's talk about those real quick. I did make some purchases with them today with the Premium General Group. I purchased, 5 shares of CLM. That's awesome. Brought me up to 1,670 shares. CRF. I think I purchased a little bit more of these, or a little bit cheaper. I purchased 15 shares of these, and that brought me up to 1,750 shares. We are approaching ex-div, which is just amazing. We'll get paid at the end of the month for them. PDI today is ex-div day, so any purchases we made today will not count towards our distribution at the end of the month, but we did buy 3 shares today, consistent daily buys. We have 876 shares, 873 of them will be counted towards our distribution. I want to get to 1,000 shares, but I really wanted to pull back down below 18 before I really get more purchases in other than these small daily buys. But consistency, I will get there. TSPY. We made a couple share purchase today. What was it? Yep, 5 shares. We purchased 5 shares today, bringing me up to 120 shares. I don't really have a share goal total with this. This is a new position that I've never had before. Same as the one I'm about to talk about here in a minute. And it's just one that they paid their first distribution for me. It's a monthly payer, which is what I want. And I feel comfortable trending toward 200 shares. I am not going to get there anytime soon. Let me make that clear, that this is not going to be all of a sudden I'm going to have 200 shares. It'll be small buys, not every day, 1 or 2 shares at a time, maybe up to 5. And I'll get there, but again, it's not something I'm trying to jump all in on. I want to give this time. It doesn't have, I just have no knowledge on it myself, whereas PDI and Cornerstones, I've owned those in other portfolios, and PDI I own in multiple portfolios, so I know what I'm getting with those. We talked a little bit about ULTY, 50 shares. I'm not going to add any to that. I'm just going to stay there, keep it there. But they're paying anywhere from 23 to about $26 for the week, so I'll take that. I am happy with that payout, and it'll continue to take that income and put it into a little bit more stable positions. It's doing what I need it to do. Same with COYY, TSYY. It does what I need them to do. They generate income. I know the NAV is going to decrease, no doubt. But I can take them and put them in more stable positions like Cornerstone funds, PDI. That income that they generate, they pay a tremendous income. So I am maximizing it while it's there. TDAC. This is the new position to the portfolio. And, here, there's a couple things I really liked about it. But I liked it's taking like a balanced approach, and you can read the bio there, to growth and income from the U.S. large cap equities. That drew me in on it. They are extremely new. Like their dividend payouts, distributions do not go far back at all. So I am going to dip my toes in and see how it goes. But I am not speaking at this point if I think it's a good fund. Like I said, PDI, I love it. Owned it for years. Years and years and years. Love it. Consistency. That's how I measure the success of funds. Consistency. Is the share price staying flat or maybe increasing a little over time and the income's continuously coming out? If it's doing that, then I'm sitting pretty. So I don't have any backing on TDAC. I just bought 10 shares, and as you can see, that 10 shares is from the $250 that I am getting tonight, plus a couple extra bucks just to give me the exact 10 shares. But that payout that's coming tonight on those high yielders basically was put into this fund, TDAC. So now this will be a part of the portfolio. I am going to incrementally add shares here and there. I will probably add more shares of TSPY than I do TDAC. So, and I had already mentioned that TSPY will be a limited purchase, like 1 or 2, from time to time. TDAC will be even less than that. And it's not because I am saying TDAC is bad or anything like that. I'm adding it to the portfolio, but I don't have enough tribal knowledge, historical knowledge on this fund to truly measure it. And again, it's so new. So it's something that I'm going to learn, and I'm excited that this account has grown to the point where I can add things like that in and still be comfortable generating income. As the account continues to grow and we get over that $100,000 and we have more cash available, more margin available, it'll make it even easier to test positions. And I really want to add some growth funds. And I measure growth much differently than a lot of people that I see out there, where a company is paying distributions every week or every month and it's considered a growth. I don't view that as a growth fund. I view them more so paying distributions quarterly in very small amounts, because I don't want them paying out those profits. I want them fully investing everything to grow their company. So that's why I am very much on the boat of growth funds need to be added to maximize that margin use. I believe that, but I believe that we need to find ones that actually are growth, where they are actively growing, the share price is increasing, and I'm not talking incremental. I want to see them grow. I want to see their money invested in their growth and things like that. So again, that's farther down the road. That's between the $110,000 and the $120,000 balance for the portfolio. I have goals as we grow. As I've grown accounts, what I do is I set goals and ranges in amounts where I can say, okay, once we get to this amount, perfect, we will sit and add these positions. When we get to the $150,000 range, we'll add some of these positions. So I have a bunch of plans for the account, and all we can do now is be consistent every day, make some moves, whether it's just 1 or 2 share purchases, whether we're making 10 or 20 share block purchases, whatever we are doing, rolling options, generating income, every day we want to be consistent, and that's what we're doing in this account, and it is definitely paying off, and we'll continue to invest and grow that way. But if you made it this far, guys, I truly appreciate you. And like I said at the beginning, if you would, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out the Premium General groups. We'd love to have you. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.